Hey guys, Tal here. In this quick video, I'll show you how Vnafi can help remote applications that utilize HSM to manage certificates. And the idea is Vnafi will reach out to target machine, will instruct it to work with remote HSM machine, and will get back a CSR, certificate signing request, sign it, and give it back a certificate to the target machine. So let's get started. And first of all, we're going to install a Luna client on a remote Windows machine. And then I'll show you how Vnafi will communicate to this machine and instruct it to create a certificate. We'll start with a Luna client from Gemalto. Just select minimum options that I need for this functionality to work. Very straightforward installation, and we're done. Next, we need to tie this machine to network attached HSM. I will go command line, position myself under program file, SafeNet Luna client, and we'll run Luna CM. As of now, you see I don't have any slots or any HSM defined in the system, and there's a simple command that allow me to connect myself to that IP address. This is what the HSM represented with. -C define a client name on HSM, and partition parameter tal_01, it's defined which partition I want to work with, or actually what partition was granted to me. The process itself take between 2 or 3 minutes. I fast forward here entire process, so we will not waste time just on waiting for this process to finish. At the end, you can see that I tied myself to a specific partition on Luna 7.4. Next, I'm going to log in with Crypto Officer, and partition content show me that there is no any object in the partition. Next, I'm going to define key service provider on this machine. So under Vnafi folder, there's subfolder KSP. I run it as administrator. If needed, I select appropriate crypto library. And as a result, you see the same partition that we saw before in Luna CM available here for me. I need to type partition challenge or partition password and register it for my user that I log on right now. And also I need to register it for the system because any process running in the backend run under system permissions. Now let me go ahead and show you what certificates I have right now on my machine. I have 4 different certificates on this machine, and in a few moments we will generate the 5th one with the private keys in HSM. To enable this particular functionality, remote key generation, I need to activate AKP license on Vnafi, Advanced Key Protect license. Through Vnafi configuration console, I will enable this option, and as you can see, the second bullet says provision certificates to servers where private key resides within HSM. Next, I'm going to restart my services. And we're done with a target machine and with basic Vnafi configuration. Next, I'm going to create a policy. And within this policy, I'm going to pre-configure a bunch of options, and I will lock them down. So any new object that I create below this policy folder will inherit those permissions or those configuration options. Let me save policy folder. And now I'm going also to define applications. In this demo, we're going to talk about copy. Same way I could do Java application or Linux applications. So in my case, I will define application credentials. This is the service account that I'm going to reach target machine and the port that I will use. I also will specify where the private key is located. So Vnafi will know specific API calls to use to generate interaction with Gemalto SafeNet HSM. I save my policy. Next, I'm going to create certificate that I intend to push to a target machine. After certificate, I will create a device. As you can see so far, I do not do any custom settings per object. And especially we will see configuration for copy application. And now, right within the machine, I will create application. I give it application name. Whenever it's in a bold, it means that it's locked value. I cannot change it, and it's been pre-configured for me from the top level. So far, we have a policy folder, we have a device, we have application and certificate. Now what I'm going to do, click on certificate and click on renew now. Because certificate already attached to application, Vnafi will know to generate the certificate and also send it to application that it's tied to. I will make a few refreshes here. You can see that certificate's already on the stage 800. It means that certificate was issued and now being provisioned to a target system. If I run the same command, you will see that local copy certificates exist in my store. And if I run partition content again, you can see that I have private and public key resides within HSM. With certutil minus store my and the name of my certificate, you can see the line key container that equal to the label that we use in HSM. Also, 2 lines down under provider, you can see that it's SafeNet key storage provider. So we utilized SafeNet key storage provider to generate this key. If I go to Vnafi back, I click on certificate under private key stored, I see no. It means that the Vnafi does not have a private key. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.